Hey there, it's JJ, the Abundant Artist Mentor, with your creative energy report for September 24th through the 30th, 2021. And I'm calling the energy this week, good luck, bad advice. Good luck, bad advice. So let's dive in and take a look at what things are looking like this week in the creative energies. Now, if you've been following along for the past couple weeks, it has been all about finding your flow, finding what works for you, finding your natural rhythms, all about your processes when it comes to your creativity. And if you've been doing that, either intentionally or maybe by chance, what you're going to find in this weekend is a feeling of being in the right place at the right time, luck, feeling good, something popping with synchronicity where you feel like you are on the right path. You are on the right path. So look for that. First of all, look for it. It doesn't have to be something huge. I think we tend to look at those huge areas of synchronicity. I want you to be aware of all synchronicity. Any little thing that you're like, oh, wow, this is really working for me. So that's what I want you to look at this weekend. But as we move into the weekdays next week, the energy is going to shift because your awareness has grown around these patterns that are working for you. And as your awareness of your patterns that work are going to make you very attentive to patterns that aren't working, especially outside of yourself. You are going to see things that might be like, oh, if they would just do this, if they just do that. Don't they see that this is headed for disaster or not going to work? So that's going to become very acutely into your awareness because you've been so focused on what works for you. You're going to see a focus on what isn't working for others. And here's the key. You're going to want to help them. You're going to feel the urge to provide a service to them by giving them your advice, telling them what works for you. And this is where the bad advice comes in. So it's not that your advice is bad, but I want you to be, again, keenly aware of whether someone is asking you for your advice. If they are not asking for your advice, it is going to fall on deaf ears, which is just going to make you more frustrated. Or they're going to take your advice, but it might not be the right advice for that person. Maybe that's not the right person to do what you have said, to do your systems. Maybe that isn't going to work for them and it's going to backfire. And they're going to be like, oh, you told me to do it this way and boy, that didn't work. So you're going to feel like you have good luck at the beginning of the week and beware of giving advice that second half of the week. Be really aware because, again, it will turn into bad advice. So what do you do instead? Keep focusing on what works for you and turn that discernment inward and see where else do you need correction in your systems? Where else are things not quite working right? And advise yourself. Because when you advise yourself, then it becomes good advice. So that's what I have for you this week. I would love to hear from you if you are enjoying these weekly creative energy reports. Again, this is mostly about the creative energy, but also the energy in your life as well. So not just your creativity, focus there, yet look at all areas of your life. So again, I'd love to hear from you. Either reply to this email if you've received this report in email, or you can leave a comment if you found this on social media. Until next time, I'm JJ, the Abundant Artist Mentor. Stay inspired.